Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Soul Colors, and I'm Angel. We're going to speak on the energy update for July. We are at July 2nd now, so we're 24 hours into the month of July per se. This Cancer energy, this water energy, and so I'm going to discuss some energies and some tools you may be able to use as we go forward into the month of July. We have a couple of retrogrades going on, the Neptune retrograde and also Saturn retrograde. So see where that's at exactly in your chart and what house that is in, and it will help you better be able to navigate these energetic pathways that's going through and lining up in the stars, as well as different places within your birth chart. So it's going to be ebb and flow. That's what I've heard since I started looking into it towards the end of June. July is all about ebb and flow. We have that water energy with that Cancer. So there's also going to be a lot of emotional flow through. Cancer deals in the breast, chest area, nurturing area. It also is governed by the stomach. So you may find that you have some sensitivities towards certain foods that's going in, that you're getting dehydrated more, different things to that degree. It's also associated to the high heart chakra. So I feel like we're going through with these retrogrades. Retro means to look back, to stand still. So that's what we're doing with this Saturn and this Neptune. It's on a bigger scale into the collective, but individually as well, you're going to be going through that cell memory of how far have you come. Notice, pay attention, understand exactly in these times how far you've actually come, and just kind of sit with those emotions of how far you've come, and then try to feel where that's at in the body. What are the emotions in which you're feeling? It's also going to flow out stagnant energy. So you ones that have felt stagnant and stuck and not sure what to do with this retrograde Neptune, you're going to have more creativity. You're going to have more understanding of the arts and beauty and different things to that degree. So that's going to open up a total different energy. Most people, when they hear retrograde, they go insane, like, oh God, what's fixing to happen? Well, some of these retrogrades, I believe all of them, is there so we can reflect, so we can see how far we've come, what we still need to work on, and what our strongest abilities are. And when we realize exactly in the moment of how far we've came, then we can kind of give us a pat on the back, whether anyone else does or not. And that's what July is also going to be about. It's going to be about that self-reflective kind of energy. These people on the outside, jobs, relationships, different things to that degree, how does that interflect within you? Does it feel good? Is it adding more beauty and charm and understanding and everything in your life? Or is this Cancer season going to push some of that out with that ebb and flow? Because we're doing just like the ocean. That water, it's ebb and flow. And sometimes things have to flow out so they come in. And I feel like some of us is going to be on that end of that. A lot of things flowing out, which are going to be perceived at the moment, if you're not aware, as chaos. But if you can turn that perspective to say, oh, wait a minute, no matter how bad it is, wait a minute, this is happening for my best and highest good. Life is working for me. And that's what we need to come to the understanding, to understand in our energy. Life is working for us. So these planets lined up in retrograde is to do that retrospect, to do that life review, to really look at how much work you've actually done. Okay, we're in the midst of going into this summertime, which makes a lot of people a lot more busier. You're going to have to take that time, 8 minutes a day is what I tell people, just to recenter that energy. Yes, that sun is beautiful. Yes, those getting out in nature and doing all these things that we normally do with family, friends, and coworkers, and then we're doing this normal job and different things to that degree. That's all beautiful, but we have to replenish ourselves and pour into ourselves. So July is also about that busy time, yes, but we have to go into that solitude just for those 8 minutes a day, or maybe longer. If it's individual for each person, but you need to make that time, 8 minutes a day, to center yourself, to understand your energy. How is all this making me feel? Am I listening to my body? That 8 minutes a day can help you through this ebb and flow and bring you back to center and go, it may be a lot, but I'm centered. I can stop, I can pause, I can breathe, and I can start again. And so that's an aspect we have to look at in July, as well as this month goes through, is we got to pause. We got to breathe, and we have to center. No matter how overwhelming it is, no matter how chaotic, these things are coming in for change on an individual level, on a collective level, on a political level, you name it. Things are changing. It's shaking up. So the key to this month is to know that inner self, to have that self understanding. And I know you guys that work with me on a daily basis, a monthly basis go, but you're saying that all the time. You've been saying that for the last 3 months. Well, it's inner self. If you can stand in the middle of the chaos and be okay with you, then that's the first step. And then we breathe, and then we figure out which way we need to go. So be aware of that energy. Don't get overcome with that wave and get wiped out. And if you do get overcome with that wave and get wiped out per se, then that's your pause. Pause, breathe, and then start again. So it's going to be very ebb and flow for this July. And our stones for this month that is going to help us out is going to be peach moonstone. It's very self-regulating, it's very calming, it's very nurturing, it's very loving. Peach moonstone has many mysteries to it and different things to that degree. So that's going to help us unlock our inner desire, our inner belief system, everything that either needs to be worked on or we desire to have. That moonstone is going to help. And then when it gets chaotic, it's going to calm us and just put us in that serene kind of energy. Bronzite is another stone that is going to be good for this month. It is a very protective stone. It is a very calming, nurturing, secure stone. It helps the aura. It helps the chakra system. There's so much that bronzite can do for you in general, not just in July. It's one of the stones, if you take my coaching class, that'll be the first stone you get from me, because I believe everyone should own it. So bronzite, number 2. All right, and then rose quartz. Rose quartz, we kind of get caught up into the everyday, and we forget to love ourselves, and we forget to love our partner, and we forget. So we're all caught up. So rose quartz is going to bring that into balance of self, that beautiful, just soft energy, that loving energy, that high heart energy, and it's just going to intertwine into the body to help calm, to help recenter, just to help us feel serene and secure. So to recap, it is the bronzite, peach moonstone, and rose quartz. If you are local, you can come out to the office. I have those stones in stock, and I would be glad to have you purchase them, and we could talk about them a bit. Okay, I'm going to jump on through and our chakra for this month. Like I said, the Cancer zodiac works with the chest and the breast and the stomach area. So we're going to be focusing on that solar plexus as well. That solar plexus kind of holds our personal beliefs, the way we deal with certain things when it comes to being triggered. All those wounds are in there. Feeling unworthy, feeling not secure, all of that can come up from that foundation of that root chakra and that sacral chakra and go into that solar plexus. And that can have our system have certain beliefs, certain energies in the body that can cause pain and frustration and different things to that degree. So we want to focus on the solar plexus this month as well. For this water energy can help things flow out, our belief system, our energetic system, our daily life. You make sure that you're hydrating your body, you're putting the good things into your body, and that stomach and that solar plexus area is going to be able to heal. So we're going back again to self-reliant, self-understanding, self-belief system. Even the stars lining up is having us take that life review of like, hey man, how far have I come? Yeah, I'm proud of me. Now, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to upgrade in mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically? Where in that time do I need that solitude so I can understand me? We don't take enough time to understand our mental, physical, emotional, energetic, etheric bodies. It's just like, okay, it's just so overwhelming and we have all of this stuff, but our body will speak to us physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. So you're having those back pains, or you're having those stomach issues, or you're having just feeling lethargic. All of these, your body is speaking to you, and that's really going to have to be listened to this month. There's going to be a lot of changes mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically for some people. They're going to wake up and they're going to say, okay, I'm going to change this and I'm going to do this. And then we're going to have this other set of people. It's like, I'm lost as hell. I don't know where to go, what to do, or how to do it. And so we have that ebb and flow of that energy once again. That's where we come back to the body. Those 8 minutes a day, that's where we come back. Come back to the body and center and understand the body. I'm sitting here right now. I'm in the kitchen, or I'm in the office. I'm in the office, okay? I feel my body. All right. How does my body feel? All right. How does my energy feel? All right. How is my mind feel? And you go through all that, and then you can find out, well, my overwhelmness is in the mind, my overwhelmness is in the emotional, my overwhelmness is in the knee, in the physical body. I'm using that as an example, but if you get to know that body through this month of July, it's going to give you the answers in which you're mentally, physically, emotionally, and energetically looking for. All right, so we're going to go into the archangel that can help us through this month, and that is Archangel Jeremiel. Some of you guys that have worked with me a while, over on Facebook, it is Soul Colors Readings and Creations. You guys know I will throw some angels at you in 2.3. I love theology. I love the understanding of the energy. Most people think that angels are religious. They are not religious. They are signed to come in and to help us learn, grow, understand, and evolve. So Archangel Jeremiel will come in and help you understand how far you've come. He also works with past lives. He works with helping you understand the true you and your life purpose. He gives support when we're in that midst of change, when we're in that midst of transition. And he's kind of like an indigo kind of purple color. It's different for everyone. And I'm using the word he. Angels are non-gender. They choose to come to you in which your consciousness can understand them. It may be male, female, it may be an energy, it may be a color. But Archangel Jeremiel is your archangel for this month to help you flow through certain things. Okay, so now we're going to go to Spirit Totem Animal. The Spirit Totem Animal for this month is the dirt dauber or mud dauber. I don't know if you guys up north or in other parts of the world actually have these little flying objects, but we have them here in the south, and they're very beautiful. They look black to start with, but if you hold it up into the light, they have this kind of marine color to it, like the deep ocean, like that color that flows through, and it's very beautiful in the sunlight. They are shaped like a bee. Head, thorax, wings. At first look, you may think it will sting or harm you. They will not sting. They build little colony dirt, what we called growing up condominiums, and they actually take nothing and build something out of it, and it's mud. Here we have a lot of clay earth, and it's that clayey, really orange colored dirt, and it just has a weird texture, but they'll take it and they'll make these little condominium looking things out of it, and have little holes. And so that dirt dauber is here to teach us in the month of July about community, about self-reliance, about solitude in ourselves as well. Are we getting too busy with life that we need to take that solitude for a few minutes? People go, I can't stop, I can't stop, I can't stop. I have all this to do. If you don't take those 8 minutes a day at least to center your energy, the universe will. Creator, energy, however you want to look at it, sooner or later that mind, body, and spirit is going to shut down in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So get in the habit of taking those 8 minutes a day. But back to the dirt dauber. Solitude, independence, self-reliance, making something out of nothing, community. And so you guys can Google every bit of this that I'm saying as well. If you guys want more information on different things like the spirit totem animals, chakras, stones, crystals, I actually do classes that can bring you in and help you understand your totem animals or certain crystals that work with your energy, your blueprint. So you can hit me up at the shop at offices on 11, room 116. But getting back to that, you can also look these things up online. And so I'm going to get back to, we have a conjunction as well coming in with the new moon. The new moon is on the 5th. And so that conjunction that's coming in with the Neptune and the Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, and it's going to be at the midpoint at 14 degrees of Cancer. So all that energy, once again, is going to flow in. And if we do not understand that, if we don't understand our own energy, it's going to overwhelm us. Kind of like a wave at the beach, like a little kid. He's standing there and he's waiting on the things to come in, and he thinks he's got it, and it knocks him off his feet. Well, if we're not aware of our own energy, that's going to happen, because it's just going to get overwhelming. So it's back to self. It's back to understanding who we are. So look in your chart. Really, you can go to Astrology Cafe and download a free natal chart. And when I speak about these certain planets that's going retrograde or conjunction or however, then you will be able to better understand what house is Neptune in your chart, what house is Saturn in your chart. There's a couple of asteroids out there that's doing some major transitioning as well, and that's going to affect us. We have high solar waves coming in. We have the electromagnetic field of the earth is doing all kinds of things. So July is going to be a very energetic month, ebb and flow. So, just be aware, eat well. There's certain things coming in season that our body needs. The fruits and the vegetables that come in this time of year, that's what your body needs. We live on a seasonal kind of rhythm. And so if we eat and drink as that rhythm, then our bodies are going to be more healthy. Stay away from as much TV as possible. All these things that's coming through on the internet. Protect your energy mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically. Don't consume so much crap in all of those areas so you're so overwhelmed. Take those 8 minutes a day, whether it's sitting in your car breathing, whether it's grounding on the earth in the middle of the park. You go, well, I live in an apartment building, or I work 9 to 9, or I do this or I do that. Then when you get your behind off the bus or out of your car, slide your shoes off and walk to the front door. You're grounding your energy before you're even stepping foot into your home. Yeah, and you go, well, Angel, da-da-da-da. There's ways that you can put that in your daily. When you get ready to go to work, walk to your car before you put those shoes on, because you're grounding in that day. And so it's just those little bit of extra things that you add. A lot of people go, well, I can't do this and I can't do that and I don't have time. Those small little changes. I tell my holistic coaching students, those small little changes. It doesn't mean that you're going to walk a mile every day and you're going to go outside and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. It means that you're going to take your shoes off when you get out of your car and you're going to walk to your front door and you're going to ground that energy. That's a change, because you're telling your mind, body, spirit, and energy, okay, now I need to ground. Or going to the car, or taking that 8 minutes a day. Maybe not watching as much YouTube. Maybe, those 8 minutes a day, you start out with those 8 minutes a day, or you even start out changing one thing a week, like taking your shoes off and walking to the door. You'll see your energy change. All right, guys. I think that's all that came up for the month of July. I'm going to place in some more videos here and there, meditations, things about angels. You guys like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys are going through as a whole. How can I support you through this YouTube channel? And if you guys are looking for metaphysical supplies, or you just need coaching spiritually, or you need coaching energetically, or you just want to stop by and say hi, come by and see me at the offices on 11 Travelers Rest, South Carolina. And until the next video, guys, y'all have a fabulous day.